What's up, everybody? It's Jaron from Virtual Bike and Board, and this is everything that happened in Stage 13 of the 2023 Tour de France. And it was a good one, like all the other ones, because this tour has been amazing. Okay, where did we go today? We went from, I'm going to try this one, full French accent, Châtillon sous Chalaronne to the Grand Colombier. That's my best attempt. So, first one on the mountains today. We're in the Alps. We're in the up and down. It was exciting. The GC battle was hot. We had a breakaway. Nothing really happened. I don't want to necessarily burst the bubble on that one, but we're getting into the fireworks stages, and I really think, I've been saying this all tour, I think everyone's afraid. I really think Tadej and Jonas, who are normally super offensive, super aggressive, after Lance called them out on stages a few days ago, they're both kind of riding like, who's going to go? Am I going to go? Tadej's definitely winning the combative award. He's throwing some punches, but it's less aggressive than we've seen out of these two in the past, and probably for the best. Lance and George last night were talking on stages. You know, Tadej's still sprinting for 13th place. Like, that happened yesterday, and it's just like the whole world is wondering, like, why are you sprinting for 13th place? Save your legs. But he's 24, 25 years old. He's having the time of his life. He's making it fun to watch. I say go Tadej. If you want to sprint for 15th place, make it happen. A little bit of history about the Grand Colombier, which I think is kind of cool. Introduced into the tour in 2012. It's one of the hardest climbs or the hardest mountain passes in France, but it's not always been a tour stage. What it does do, though, is it forecasts who is going to win the polka dot jersey. What do I mean by that? In 2012, Thomas Voeckler won it. He went on to win the polka dot jersey. In 2016, Rafael Michael won it. He went on to win the polka dot jersey. 2017, Warren Barguil won the Grand Colombier stage. He went on to win the polka dot jersey. Now, as you all know, Neilson Powless, a.k.a. the Americano, is currently still in the polka dot jersey today. He did not try to go on the breakaway. He kept it easy. He played it safe. But Michael Kwiatkowski, who went in the breakaway, got away from the breakaway and ended up going on to win the stage. So, is Kwiatkowski going to win the polka dot jersey in the tour this year? Leave us a comment who you think is going to take that one. Moving on, the GC battle. So, we pull into the Grand Colombier and things are getting tense. The breakaway's off the front, but it seemed pretty clear like the GC teams weren't going to try and chase down the breakaway. We had our normal cast and crew, UAE and Jumbo on the front. UAE actually had a bigger presence at the bottom of the Grand Colombier today, which was a surprise because generally we see the Jumbo train just in full force, like 4 or 5 guys in the front, plus Jonas. Wout's up there, you know, pushing the tempo. We've got, Christophe Laporte does a lot of work. Those guys weren't really around today, which is weird. Tadej had a lot of guys, and Jonas had Sepp Kuss. They went strong. UAE pulled. They were trying to break Jonas, which it looked like, which is like, I'm sorry, but Adam Yates is not going to pop Jonas Vingegaard. More on that in a second. So then all of a sudden, something weird happens. So UAE starts to, their guys start to peel off, and we're left with like the 5 guys that we're probably going to see together in the mountains, which is Adam Yates of UAE, Tadej of UAE, Sepp Kuss of Jumbo, Jonas Vingegaard of Jumbo, and then Tom Pidcock was there, which was awesome. I think Jay Hindley was there for a bit. He fell off towards the end, but Tom Pidcock, who, yes, we all know him for going up and down Alpe d'Huez the fastest and holding on by the skin of his chinny chin chin on that win last year. It doesn't seem like we're going to get one of those this year because he's going for a GC bid. Everybody knows 3rd place is kind of wide open this year, and it's Tom Pidcock has officially said that he wants that. He's saying that he wants to go for the win, but realistically, he's going for 3rd. So we may not see that super exciting version of Tom Pidcock. At the end of the day, though, we did see him today at the top of a really hard mountain stage, which was pretty awesome. I love Tom Pidcock. If it's not going to be Cav, I want Tom Pidcock, honestly. So we're going up the climb. It's the 5 of them. And what happens? Adam Yates attacks, which was super weird to me. I don't really know what was going on there. I was talking to one of the kids downstairs, and he was saying that, like, if Adam Yates goes, then basically Jonas has to do the work to bring him back if he wants to win the stage, or just irregardless, Jonas has to work because they're basically by themselves at this point. I don't know. Adam Yates attacked. Maybe he thought Sepp was going to go with him, and that was going to leave Tadej and Jonas on their own. I don't really know what was going on there. Again, if you have an idea, leave it in the comments. I'd love to hear some feedback because I honestly was pretty confused by the move because him and Tadej are on the same team. We're up, we're going up, we're going up, we're going up. And it's so crazy to think, like, you see it, it's like 4 miles to go and they're already on the climb. It's like, oh my God, they got to go uphill for 4+ miles. Like, it's a half an hour climb. It's a long climb. It's a grind. I thought, honestly, it was a day for Jonas. Like, it was a long, steady climb. He seems to always have the upper hand in that. But where Tadej has the upper hand is if they're together, Tadej has some punch on Jonas. And sure enough, with, less than a kilometer to go, half a kilometer to go, honestly, they were neck and neck the whole way. Tadej hits it, And Jonas, he's going deep. They're both going deep. A little bit of a gap forms. And this is where Tadej has this like Superman strength where he looks over his shoulder and he sees a bike length or two. He knows Jonas is on the rivet and he gets it harder. He's got another gear and he just hits it even deeper. He gets fired up by it or something. I mean, you know, you're dropping somebody and you look over your shoulder and they're off the back and you go. It's just human nature. You get some wings there. So Tadej has the push to push all the way to the line. He gets 4 seconds on Vingegaard today, but it was also good for 4 bonus time seconds, which puts him 9 seconds down to the GC. I'll say it once, I'll say it again. We got a bike race on our hands here, people. It's very exciting. Tomorrow we're going up and down. I think there's 5 categorized climbs tomorrow, 3 of which I believe are category 1 and 1 is an HC climb. So huge day in the mountains tomorrow. Jonas Vingegaard said that this race was going to be won by a lot more than minutes, but man, I'll tell you what, these guys seem so dead even. It's going to be so interesting to see what happens because we're on stage 13. We got a 9-second bike race in the GC battle. So, man, it's looking good. If you like what you heard, hit the thumbs up. Subscribe. That helps our channel out immensely. Like I always say, run up for distance, run up for time. Thanks for watching.